ректор Пермского государственного медицинского университета Наталья Виталевна и проректор Анна Михайловна. Также у нас присутствует советник по образованиям и культурным вопросам посольства Российской Федерации в Индии Михаил. Михаил, извините, пожалуйста, у вас всегда по-английски карта, поэтому я отчество визитки не нашел.
Так привычнее, но вообще Михайлович.
Михаил Михайлович, очень приятно, Михаил Михайлович. Вот. И также представительство Рус Education в Индии, вот Елена Анатольевна и исполняющий обязанности директора Василий. И также маршал Паван Капур, заместитель председателя Rus Education. Вот сейчас мы начинаем. Мы начинаем, Сергей Алексеевич? Разрешите?
Да, начинаем, давайте.
Все, доктор Динеш, пожалуйста.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, good evening, dear students, parents, and our guests who have joined us for this webinar. This webinar is being organized to give you the first-hand information regarding medical universities of Russia. The top medical universities have joined us, and today we don't only have the representatives of the universities, but we have all the stakeholders involved, be it the representatives from Russia, representatives of our embassy of Russian Federation in India from the Russian House, and the representatives again of the universities. So we welcome you all to this webinar. The aim of the webinar is to get all the insights about Indo-Russian cooperation in education sphere and detailed information about the top medical universities of Russia. So today joining us in this webinar is Mr. Remenko Sergey, the member of Russian State Duma, Professor Syed Kamaruzzaman, the founder of Rus Education, Air Marshal Dr. Pavan Kapoor, the vice chairman of Rus Education, Professor Miroshnichenko Igor, the rector of Orenburg State Medical University, Professor Minaeva Natalia Vitalievna, rector, Perm State Medical University, Professor Shvetsov Mikhail Nikolaevich, rector, Mari State University, Mr. Mikhail Tityarov, Counselor Education, Embassy of Russian Federation in India, Mr. Shagab Vasily Andreevich, Acting Director, Russian House, New Delhi, Dr. Mironchev Anton Olegovich, the Dean, Faculty of International Students, Orenburg State Medical University, Professor Bochareva Anna Mikhailovna, Vice Rector, Perm State Medical University, Elena Barman, Head Education Department, Russian House, New Delhi, and myself who will be moderating this event for today. So the event will be in mixed languages and Russian, which I'll be translating. I request you all in the meanwhile, during the conduct of this webinar, if you have any questions, any doubts, please write down in the question and answer sections below. All your questions, I repeat, all your questions will be addressed in the end of this webinar. So let us start with this webinar. I invite Mr. Remenko Sergey.
Спасибо. Слышно меня, да, коллеги?
Yes, sir.
Окей. Ну, во-первых, поприветствую всех. Очень рад, что все здоровы. И все уже, наверное, с антителами. Большинство. И мы приобретаем иммунитет коллективный, прививаемся. Дай бог, чтобы... Хотя у нас выросло за последнее время опять прирост заболеваемости до 10 тысяч в день, но выздоравливают еще больше, поэтому надежда на то, что все-таки пандемия когда-то закончится, есть. В этой связи, ну, о важности нашей с вами беседы мне говорить не стоит, мы уже с вами не один раз обсуждали, насколько заинтересована и наша страна, и наши партнеры в том, чтобы экспорт российского образования продолжался, для того, чтобы студенты обучались иностранные в наших вузах, чтобы мы могли расширяться. Меня сейчас больше интересует стратегическая позиция и президента, и Государственной Думы, всех есть. Меня больше интересуют, наверное, те трудности, вопросы, с которыми вы сейчас сталкиваетесь. Наполняемость студентами, как вы справляетесь с набором иностранных студентов в период пандемии. И Сейчас мы этими мнениями обменяемся, потому что работа у нас пока продолжается. Мы еще депутаты, но следующие выборы, ну, выборы выборами, мы останемся все равно и, так сказать, будем работать. Поэтому ничего откладывать не будем, и хочется от вас услышать с земли, так сказать, сюда все, что происходит, и какие трудности, для того, чтобы мы могли здесь ставить эти вопросы. Спасибо.
Thank you so much, sir. So for our Indian audience, I would like to just give you a brief what Mr. Sergei Vremenko has to say. He is a member of parliament of Russian Federation. So he has told that in the previous days, we have seen that the cases have again started increasing, and there was a tough time, but we will make sure that the students do not face any difficulty while getting admissions for their different courses. For international students, they are doing all they are working very hard to continue with their admission process in the Russian universities. And like they have also asked for the difficulties faced by the universities or by the students in getting admissions in the Russian universities. And they will do everything to decrease or to, get away with all those difficulties, questions, and doubts. And they will help in the best possible way for all the international students who want to study different courses in Russian universities. Thank you so much, sir. Spasibo vam ogromne. I would like to now invite Air Marshal Dr. Pavan Kapoor, Vice Chairman, Rus Education. Sir, please, your views and a brief introduction about the company Rus Education.
Thanks to all of you, dear students, dear parents, and all the participants and all the dignitaries who are present with me in this particular panel. We are very grateful that you all have joined us to be a part of this webinar, wherein we like to reach out to all our students to give them a brief about what all Russian universities are like and why they should choose Russia. I'll give a small brief about Rus Education. Rus Education is one of the oldest foreign medical education providers in the country, with a head office located in Delhi, and we have almost about 20 odd branches pan-India. We have a chairman and a director, Dr. Dinesh, and a chairman, Dr. S.K. Vashim. They all have been alumni of Russian universities, and they understand what the student needs. And that need by the founder member of our Rus Education, Dr. Vashim, that whatever experiences they have had, they have turned that experience into a pleasing organization that takes care of the students throughout their journey in Russia and throughout their medical education. Our approach is totally student focused. We hold your hands from the time that you visit us, from the time you want to decide about which university you need. So we give you academic guidance. We look after your documentation process. We look after your visa process. We look after your transportation and travel arrangements. And not only this, our coordinators in various universities in Russia, they will receive you, they will take care of your needs. We provided hostel facilities, which will be state of the art in some places. In other places, you will get all facilities that you require, that you need. We provide you Indian messes. Not only this, Rus Education looks after the holistic development of our students by promoting, organizing, and encouraging participation in various extracurricular activities and arranging various sports events for you. So it is not all work and no play. So we allow you to have a cross-cultural mix of activities. The Russian family is very, very supportive of all of us. Once you go to Russia, you realize it is no different. It is a home away from home. At Rus Education, we will deal with you in a very transparent, objective, honest manner and give you authentic guidance. We will give you everything that you need to spend upon. We try to ensure that your medical education is not only quality, but it is also affordable by you. And this we can say very proudly, because we have more than 50,000 doctors today in this country who have gone through the portals of Rus Education. We have currently around 5,000 doctors, aspiring doctors studying in various Russian medical universities. We have been appreciated for our efforts of being the most reliable, most trusted organization by none less than the current Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh and the former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. We are also an ISO 9000 certified organization. So we try to hold your hands from the day that you enter our portals. We give you foreign medical graduate examination coaching, and we try to ensure that you are safe, secure, and your stay in Russia is pleasing. Finally, I would like to say one thing. Rus Education is the only trusted organization in which you can place the future of your child in their hands, because Rus Education takes you from there, I want to be a doctor, to the state when you can proudly say that I am a doctor. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving a brief about the company and the services provided by us for all the students who want to study in Russia. I would now request the Counselor Education Embassy of Russian Federation in India, Mr. Mikhail Tityorov, to please address the audience. Sir, please.
So thank you very much. It's a great honor for me to be present here. Just one question. Shall I speak in English or in Russian? Dinesh?
Sir, it is up to you. If you speak in Russian, I'll translate it for the students. If you speak in English, then it is okay and understandable for everyone.
So this issue of attracting Indian students into the Russian educational system has a very long and interesting story. All of you know that during the Soviet period, Russian education, especially in such spheres like medicine and engineering, was absolutely requirable here. And today, at the first half of the day, before the noon, I participated in one conference organized by Indian Confederation of Young Leaders. It's very interesting group of people united by one idea: to study everything new. They have contacts with different embassies, and absolutely they fall in love with Russia because they have heard, but not of them, of course, have visited my country. And speaking about other questions, the educational desire to go to our country. I was asked several questions. What's the privilege? What's the advantages of Russian education? In the traditional for India, such as British or American. I was asked this question and I said that number one, it's quality. And then they asked about the language, because not everybody in India speaks Russian till today, but I think it's a matter of time. And of course, we know that in Russia, every day, my colleagues from Russian Cultural Center will say it better, we're having more and more universities, more and more faculties, which are able to educate people, especially from my beloved and respected India. And of course, thank you very much for your kind attention to all these issues. And we we have sent them several videos about all the cultural events in my country, in Russia, which are to take place this year. It's such an International Flower Festival, Firework International Festival, etc., etc. Different museum programs, because I'm here in the capacity of, first of all, cultural attaché, cultural counselor. Thank you so much, dear colleagues, and I wish you all the success in all your endeavors. And take care, stay safe.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mikhail. And it is always encouraging when the embassy supports the children. And here we have got continuous support from Embassy of Russian Federation in India in during all the needs of the students. So thank you so much for supporting all the students who wish to study in Russia in various universities. Now I would like to invite the rector of Perm State Medical University, Minaeva Natalia Vitalievna. Приглашается ректор Пермского государственного медицинского университета Минаева Наталья Витальевна. Madam, please.
Глубоко уважаемые коллеги, мне чрезвычайно приятно приветствовать наш университет сегодня. В настоящее время в Пермском государственном медицинском университете обучается более 1300 ребят из Индии. И наш первый выпускник иностранный был как раз из Индии. Это было в 1996 году, и сегодня у него своя частная клиника в Индии. Поэтому мы надеемся, что и все наши обучающиеся сегодня будут также успешны. В период коронавирусной инфекции мы создали портал для дистанционного обучения, и занятия проводились на официальном сайте нашего университета. Это лекции, это занятия на площадках Zoom, на площадке вебинар. Успешно ребята сдавали и тесты, и задания, то есть они подстроились под ту ситуацию, в которой мы все оказались. Все противоэпидемические меры соблюдались, и сегодня мы можем уже, мы приступили к обучению очному наших ребят первого курса и выпускников. Наш университет имеет возможность отдельно размещать в общежитиях девочек и мальчиков. Иногда это является очень существенным для тех, кто планирует обучение в России. Ежегодно наши партнеры обеспечивают приглашение профессоров, лекторов из Индии для проведения занятий и лекций, для подготовки студентов к сдаче национального отборочного экзамена для выпускников в Индии. В 2019 году те ребята, которые были нашими выпускниками, 100% из них прошли этот отборочный экзамен, и в 2020 году один из выпускников получил еще и рекомендательное письмо от губернатора Пермского края в связи с успехами в процессе изучения медицины у нас. Наши ребята, которые обучаются у нас в университете, могут принимать активное участие в олимпиадах, в каких-то творческих событиях. И у нас в этом году наши ребята были призерами олимпиады по русскому языку, их отмечали, и это было чрезвычайно приятно. Индийские студенты активны в танцевальных кружках, ездят на соревнования и занимают призовые места. Поэтому мы надеемся, что и в дальнейшем также мы сможем продолжить наше сотрудничество, и приглашаем и ждем ребят из Индии у нас в стенах нашего Пермского государственного медицинского.
Спасибо огромное. Спасибо, Natalia Vitalyevna. So for all the students, I would like to inform you what she has addressed. So she has told that the first foreign student to get a degree from Perm State Medical University was an Indian in 1996. And now he is working very good in India in a private clinic. There he has opened his own private clinic also. During the pandemic, they have taken all the measures which were required for precaution of spread of pandemic disease, hostels and in the universities. All the classes were shifted to online mode. They have given a special portal on their website, and students have been given lectures, classes, and they have even taken tests in that online mode. So we have taken care of all our students during the pandemic. They have good hostel facilities, with the only university in Russia providing separate hostels for boys and girls. They also provide the foreign medical graduate examination coaching, in which the Indian professors, they travel to Perm, and during the online mode also, they provide the coaching for this exam for all the Indian students. Last year, the result of Perm State Medical University in this foreign medical graduate examination was 100%, which is a marvelous achievement for any university in Russia. One of the pass outs last year also got appreciation from the governor of Perm region, and Perm State Medical University is always open for with open arms. They welcome all the Indian students to their university. I can see there are many questions which are coming regarding the education system, regarding the universities being recognized by MCA or something. So dear students, all your questions, I again repeat, all your questions will be answered. First of all, let us just hear to all the esteemed guests who have taken the precious times out of their busy schedules. And yes, in the end of this webinar, I will personally take all your questions, and clear all your doubts regarding your stay or study in Russia. Thank you so much. Spasiba огромное, Natalia Vitalyevna. Now we invite the rector of Mari State University, Professor Mikhail Nikolaevich. Sir, please, if you can address the future students of your university.
Thank you very much, Dinesh. Dear organizers of the conference, dear colleagues, dear guests, every year, Mari State University welcomes new students from India. Within the university, within our beautiful city, Ishkarala. Today, we have almost 1,000 students from India studying in medical institute. Besides Indian students, we have 35 countries from all over the world and more than 2,000 foreign students. And of course, we are a classical university and we have about 10,000 students and professors in our university, and we have a lot of other faculties, for example, physics, IT, pedagogical, chemistry, biological. Of course, for Indian students, most popular it's a medical, but it's very interesting to study in classical university when you can be in touch with students in different areas, and you can find a lot of scientific projects between, for example, IT and medical, biology and medical, chemistry and medical, engineering and medical, and because all new today, it's between subjects, and this is very interesting. For Indian students, works more than 20 different sport clubs, art studios, and I am from young years. I played badminton, for example, and I'm very happy that we have a lot of Indian students who play badminton, and we have special grants who do good sport in our university, and of course we very welcome people who want to study and who do something more than not only the study. Last year brought us many changes. Pandemic situation forced us to change our traditional study plans, like all over the world, our traditional methods of teaching. Nevertheless, Mari State University managed organized for students both models of study, online and offline studying. And of course, it's very hard to study medical students online, and medical students can't study without practice. And we welcome, of course, more offline studies for medical students. That's why this year we met students from India, and we have a quite good situation. Of course, it's very volatile situation with COVID in our republic and in Russia, but we don't have lockdown. Everybody study now offline, and all opens, and trainings, sport, other activities, shops, cafes, restaurants, and everything work. A lot of people make injection. Прививка, это как, Dinesh, был?
Vaccinations.
Oh, vaccinations. Yes, thank you very much, Dinesh. A lot of people will vaccinate, and we spend this work. That's why we believe that next year will be better than last than this year. Pandemic did not prevent educational process for our students. Starting from January 2021, students were free to choose the form of study. For those who wish to join university, invitation were issued. Despite of these difficulties, epidemiological situation, the university was able to ensure the entry of Russia. Almost all first year students came to Yeshkarla, joined offline training. The university has taken all successful preventive measures to ensure safety for its students. For me, it's great honor to meet you all today. Indian students are our best students. They constantly participate in different competition, even all Russian and international levels. Most Indian students are our great pride, and it has its reason. Students learn from the best professors and teachers. They gain skills and knowledge that help them to become first-class doctors. This year, Mbbs State University is also ready to welcome students from India. I hope that students will take full advantage of the opportunity offered by the university and will become highly educated people. I would like to wish future students to have creative and scientific victories and to make the right choice. With best wishes from Russia and Mariel. From Russia with love.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your encouraging word. And thank you for your continuous support to all the Indian students. You have correctly mentioned that Mbbs State University not only provides excellent education, but also has taken all the measures to give a holistic development of the children. You can participate in sports activities and cultural festivals, and like it is also a home away from home where you can enjoy not only your own culture but the Russian culture as well while studying in Mbbs State University. And thank you so much, Professor Mikhail Nikolaevich, for joining us today and addressing the future students. Dear students, due to some commitments, the Orenburg State Medical University rector could not join, but he has sent his best wishes to all the students. And I would like to invite the Dean for Foreign Students of Orenburg State Medical University, Dr. Mironchev Anton Olegovich.
Good day, Dinesh.
Welcome to this webinar, and I invite you to please address the future students of Orenburg State Medical University.
Thank you. Thank you, dear colleagues, for your very good and needful information for students. First of all, I want to tell thanks to Russian Center of Science and Culture, to Fedor Anatolyevich Razovsky, because without them, I think these conferences, these educational meetings can be performed at such good and high level. That's why one more time, thanks to our colleagues that work in India right now. Namaste. Dr. Pavan, good day. Okay, guys, what I want to tell. First of all, of course, coronavirus made big changes in our work, but work still going. It's very useful. It's on high level that it was before situation with coronavirus, and education is real even in distance form. Words is words. I want to show some slides. Dinesh, can you give me permission for showing of slides?
Yes, sir, it's given. You can.
It's given. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's start. We will make it quickly. What I want to show, this is first and very needful for your understanding thing. Why we make education? We make education for your future profession as doctors, and this is results. During this pandemic situation, this is our first graduation. This is student who was chief of 6th course, Vyas Vatsal, Rajendra Kumar. He got this certificate of corona warrior. In civil hospitals, everyone will work in these civil hospitals after graduation, mostly. This is very good result. You can see that your profession is very needful. And after graduation, you will work as other doctors. You will fight with diseases, not only with coronavirus, with all diseases which we must treat, by which we need to give our medical help to humans and to save humanity in our countries. That's why good result, and you can be on same. Next, from 2013, our faculty start work. It was organized. We organized Department of Russian Language, and really you will study Russian language in all Russian universities. You need to understand this. This is needful not for medical education. No, this is needful for living in our country, because without knowledge in Russian language, you can't live. You can't communicate, but you need to communicate 6 years of education in our university with very good education. 6. Sometimes it's 7 because some students don't pass some exams in different universities. That's why 6 years, this is very big duration. You must know Russian language. And another one thing which you need to understand, you need to work with patients. And this is Russia. Mostly patients speak on Russian language. That's why we give this opportunity. We decrease volume of hours by Russian language because our students ask about this. They don't want many. We make intensification of program of education and save minimal hours, which must be for first professional level of Russian language. We make education with English medium for 6 years, and this is true. We organized courses of English for our teachers. It means that not only students study, teachers study too. We understood that we need to give English education for our teachers, and we made this 4 years ago, and right now more than 100 of teachers in our university was educated by medical English teaching language. Accommodation of students in hostels of university and hostels of our contractor who helped us. Right now we have 2 big buildings, 2 9th floor buildings in which we can give places for students. Upon arrival, we make meeting and we give all instructions, guys. That's why, like in army, you will come and I will give you directly all instructions, how to live, how to study, what you can do, what you can't do. My vices will tell you all information too. And some departments of university will meet you at the moment of coming. That's why you will get full information and you will be armored full on this question. As I told, English courses was organized. Literature, we provide literature on English for basic disciplines of all courses. Our departments made their own methodological manuals and guidelines on English language, and we perform this work till now. That's why all this educational information, all these books, you will get upon your coming here. We make different conferences, we make participation in different conferences like this. We prepare students for FMG, and this is very good, and you must know this. Not only we, but other universities who already told their information and who will, we perform FMG preparation because we understood that this is very needful. And we perform a special program of FMG preparation. We know in which year, what disciplines we will make. For example, we already make anatomy, physiology, microbiology. This is for students who study right now. For upper courses, for younger courses, upper courses, graduate course who will graduate right tomorrow, they will have first step of government examination. After this, I believe In July, they will come back, and after this, they will start their preparation for FMG in India. In December, they will pass. And I very happy to tell you that last data that was given to us, our students made a clearance of FMG exam more than in 35% of graduates. This is very high result. 2 years ago, it was 43. It was best result in Russian Federation. That's why you can understand why we look on this question. For example, this is preparation with Dr. Bramnish Sitara for microbiology. Now, these slides was not translated. I will tell you, we performed more cycles even before coronavirus in February, guys. When borders was not closed, we performed preparation by clinical medicine. This is for all clinical courses, 4th, 5th, 6th, and by physiology. And here you can see in 2 different buildings, these courses was performed, and they was very up to date and useful. New curriculum was performed, common medicine, especially for students of our faculty. It's like by our educational order, our educational law, but it's close to Indian program of education. That's why this is on border of 2 countries, and this is very useful, and students right now like this curriculum very much. For example, from 5th year, the discipline therapy begins on the Department of Internal Diseases. I'm one of the teachers of this department. I work even on another one department as professor's assistant, and I study doctors. It means right now I study students, and on another department doctors, and I make collaboration. I try to make education of students like education of doctors, even on 5th and 6th courses. And look here, training is conducted on a modular system, gastroenterology, nephrology, pulmonology, and so on. This is like in program of residentship or ordinatory. And we make this for students. Students of all courses have opportunity to undergo summer industrial practice. They can make this practice in India. We signed contract with Atlanta MediWorld in 2017. In 2019, we signed contract with Max clinical universities. This is big web of clinics all around the India. That's why students has opportunity to perform industrial practice even on territory of India. Only 5th course on territory of Orenburg fully, because this is ambulance practice, and this is very needful practice for students, and we try to look very carefully what they doing on this practice, what skills they got from this practice. All students have an opportunity to receive medical care at the University Medical Clinic. This is very good. We have our own clinic. We have a doctor, English-speaking doctor, who work with my students. That's why medical care on good level. This is one of the buildings. You can see it was performed new reparation of the building 2 years ago. We celebrate, for example, Republic Day. Yes, 2 this years of coronavirus, we can't due to epidemic situation, but we celebrate. One of the students, for example, became a best student of the region. This is already graduate student. Each year we have best students on the faculty of foreigners. That's why it must be your small but goal. You can be best, guys. We perform days of Indian culture, and this is very interesting. This is time when students educate Russians. You can show your traditions, you can show your language. During these days performed many master classes on dressing, on dances, on music, on Hindi, on Tamil, and so on. That's why you can be on the place of teacher during this culture days. Many other participations of students in different conferences, because this is very interesting, our internationality communication about sport. It was already told by Marielle. We look to sport very carefully too, and badminton is very nice. We like badminton too. We have our badminton command, and you can participate there too. And basketball, same. In all official commands of university, if you are very good in sport, you can be one of the part of this command. Thank you for your attention. What else I want to tell you at the finishing of my speech about coming back of students here. Right now we have government examination, guys, and we tried to back our 6-year students here. And every student, 84 graduates, they are here. We performed all epidemiological measures, all prophylactics, all isolation, or even treatment, guys. With all students, everybody, all is all right. Right now, they got 1 month of normal classes. This is our wish of rector and me. Before government examination, after distance education, of course, they must got some time of normal contact education, and they got. It was a very big and heavy program, but we performed this, and right now, as I told, tomorrow, students will start first step of government examination. We wish them good luck, and our statistics showed that each year we have best students who finished education for a diploma. It means that this is a very high result of education, guys. And this year we will have we'll have 3 students who will graduate with red diploma, but they must pass government exam for excellent mark. That's why we wish them good luck. We wish you good luck. We wait you in our university. You can get best education which you can, and this is real. We wait you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anton Olegovich. And yes, definitely it is because of your efforts, your hard work, that you have incorporated the foreign medical graduate examination coaching and the questions in the curriculum of the university. And students get all that during their education in the university. And that is why the result of Orenburg State Medical University has been excellent for the past few years continuously, where almost 90% students pass the examination within 1 year of their passing from the university. So that is all the good efforts from your side. We have various questions from the students. Is it the university MCI approved? Yes, all the universities that we provide for you are approved by NMC, the National Medical Commission. I think you must be knowing that MCI has been dissolved. And there are a few questions that all the studies is in English medium. Yes, Orenburg State Medical University provides all 6 years theoretical part in English. The practical part where you have to go to see the patients to take the case histories. Yes, the local patients won't speak Russian. So that is why the Russian language is being taught to you from the very first year. But all the theoretical part is being taught in English, and rector and dean, both in Orenburg and I would say in Perm State Medical University, even in Mari State University, they have taken these measures that all your training will be done in English language. They have been providing English language classes to the professors of senior years, of senior courses. So like English classes are being conducted so that all the students can be taught in English language. Then there is a question regarding how would it cost to pursue my MBBS in Russia? So different universities have different fee structures. I would like to request you, I have already mentioned in the comment sections, please write to us or call to us on our student helpline number 1-800-833-3338, and you can get all the information 24/7 any time of the day from our experienced education counselors. and correctly said by Anton Olegovich that all this which is happening, all the support that the students are getting and the universities are able to interact with the students is because of the help which we get from the Russian House in New Delhi, which is the cultural department of Russian Embassy. I would also like to inform all my colleagues that Russian Center for Science and Culture is now known as Russian House. So I invite the representatives of Russian House. We have with us today the acting director of Russian House in New Delhi, Mr. Shagap Vasily Andreevich. So, sir, I request you to please address the audience.
Thank you, Dinesh. Respected dignitaries, dear students and their parents, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege today to welcome you all on behalf of the Russian Center of Science and Culture in New Delhi, and on my own behalf, today's webinar organized jointly with our long-term partner company, Rus Education. The cooperation in the sphere of higher education is an important part of time-tested Russian-Indian relations, and our 5 centers pay a great attention to the promotion of Russian higher education here in India. Undoubtedly, the biggest event in this sphere is the annual educational fair, Education in Russia, or Russian Education, which we organized every year jointly with Rus Education. Last year, due to the pandemic, we were forced to reallocate the fair to the online format, because usually the representatives of the leading Russian universities come here in India, and it gives a unique opportunity to all the aspiring Indian students to interact directly with Russian universities, clear all their doubts, ask what questions they have, and even apply on the grounds of the fair itself. But last year, the event was conducted online on a specially designed program, and it was a great success. So the event took place in 2 stages, and over those 2 stages, I think the participation was more than 20,000, which was a great number. And I think it even made it a little bit more convenient for people from all around India to join the event online instead of coming to our centers or our partner locations throughout India. And I'm sure our colleagues from Rus Education, our partners, will tell you a little bit more in detail about the upcoming educational fair this year, which should take place during the June 19th and 20th. And so from our side, I would like to obviously mention that the current global pandemic of coronavirus COVID-19 has affected everyone's life and brought a lot of uncertainty on individual and global scale. However, even in such unprecedented times, a few things remain unchanged, and one of them is knowledge is the main power of humanity. It is why getting high-quality education is one of decisive factors of successful life and keystone of major achievements in career of any person. Russian universities have a rich history of training doctors. The first educational medical institution was established in Russia in the 17th century. And now doctors are trained in more than 70 Russian universities, and Orenburg State Medical University, Marie State University, and Perm State Medical University are undoubtedly among the best of them. A very relevant and important fact is that a degree from any Russian medical university is well recognized by world's major organizations like UNESCO, WHO, and MCI. The students who graduate from medical colleges in Russia are eligible to work in any part of the world after they pass the specific national medical exam of that country. The ongoing pandemic has emphasized the important role that medical workers play in today's society. They have been true heroes of modern time, working tirelessly day and night, saving countless lives, and making sure that all of us can return to normal life. The world needs new medical specialists now more than ever, and in that regard, getting a degree from a Russian university will definitely give you an advantage, opening additional doors and putting more options on the table once you graduate. To parents of our students, I would like to stress that health and safety of your children will be the top priority of all universities in Russia during these unprecedented times. Government authorities and universities closely monitor the epidemiological situation and take all the necessary actions to preserve the well-being of public. Currently, the situation in Russia is stable and under control, and there is a large-scale vaccination campaign going on in the country. And I believe if foreign students will want to get vaccinated in Russia, they will have this option open for them. India is currently on the official list of countries international students from which can travel to Russia and begin or continue their studies freely. Of course, there are certain guidelines that everyone will have to follow. For example, approximately before 10 days of your planned arrival to Russia, you'll need to inform your educational institution that you plan to travel to Russia. Not earlier than 3 days before arriving in Russia, you'll need to pass a PCR test for COVID-19 and receive a certificate in English language. And within the 72 hours after entering the territory of Russia, pass the second PCR test. Prior to receiving the test results, you'll need to observe the self-isolation regime. And once you receive your second test results, if they will be negative, you'll be able to join the educational program. To conclude, I would like to stress that our partners, company Rus Education, has a vast experience in providing Indian students with opportunity to study in the leading universities in Russia. They have a perfect track record spanning more than 20 years and provide a comprehensive services and support to aspiring Indian students on all stages of their journey, from guiding them through the admission process to providing them with support during their studies in Russia. We are proud to be affiliated with this company and can assure you that if you apply to study in Russia through them, you will be in competent and experienced hands. So I would like to wish all the students good health, prosperity, and success in their future academic endeavors. And by joining the educational program in Russia, you not only ensure the brighter future for you and your family through receiving a high-quality education, but also become a part of something greater, a long-lasting, profound Russian-Indian friendship. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for your support and your kind words, and making it again for the students that your safety and health is the utmost concern, not only for Russian Embassy in New Delhi or for Russian House, but also for the universities in Russia and the government of Russia. So your travel and all your classes and everything will be planned accordingly. Right now, the situation of pandemic is stable in Russia, and a massive vaccination program is going on. And the same vaccine is being provided in India also. It's just due to the support of Russian Embassy in New Delhi that the India is getting so much vaccine from Russia. I think many of your questions have already been answered. I am getting questions that whether the students can like work in other countries after getting Russian degree. So yes, just now you have been told that after completion of your Russian degrees, you can pursue your career, you can practice in any part of the world, because the Russian medical universities are recognized by World Directory of Medical Schools. They are listed in the World Directory of Medical Schools, and it makes you eligible to like sit for exams of any country, screening exams. You all must be knowing that every country, just like India, they have their own screening exams. So you can sit for those exams and you can practice in those parts of the world. Our pass outs from various Russian universities are currently working not only in India, but in US, UK, Canada, Australia, in Gulf countries, Middle East, everywhere. So if you want to practice, suppose after completing your MBBS from Russian universities, and you want to practice in, suppose, London or in Australia, Sydney, anywhere, so your degrees will be valid. You just have to complete the national screening exam of those countries and you can practice there. Okay, so the Russian degrees are valid all over the world. There is another question which is coming, that which are the best universities of Russia. So we have all the best universities of Russia for you in this webinar. And for all your doubts, all your questions, you can also contact our expert counselors on the student helpline number 1800-833-3338. So we will, the counselors will also clear all your doubts. And again, there are questions regarding studying of Russian language. So that we have told you that Russian language is required because of your practical program. Now, Russian universities, they give you extensive practical opportunities where right from the third year, you can go to the hospitals, all your classes are being conducted, where all the diseases are being taught on the live patients. So for that practical part, you have to study Russian language to interact with the patients, to write their case histories. But the universities make sure that all the theoretical part is being conducted in English language. Your teachers will speak to in English language, and they have also incorporated the foreign medical graduate examination or the MC exam of India. This syllabus is being taken up into the university curriculums to improve the result of our universities. So thank you so much. I would like to again thank you for the Russian House in New Delhi for your continuous support. Now I would like to invite the Vice Chancellor of Perm State Medical University, Bochareva Anna Mikhailovna, and her team, who are here to give you an insight about the facilities being provided by Perm State Medical University for Indian students. So I hope many of your questions will be cleared when they provide you with the information about the insights of Perm State Medical University, and we will be talking specifically for the services provided to Indian students. So I invite Anna Mikhailovna Bochareva and her team to address the audience. Ma'am, please.
Добрый день, друзья, добрый день, уважаемые коллеги. Да, еще раз несколько слов по поводу из Индии учатся, имеют возможность здесь у нас размещаться. Интересные занятия. Все это чуть позже в презентации представит наша Анна Игоревна Козлова. Я буквально пару слов добавлю к тому, что только что проговорила в начале нашей сессии Наталья Витальевна, ректор нашего университета. Если говорить о задачах, которые поставлены президентом Российской Федерации перед об увеличении числа иностранных студентов в 2 раза, то наш университет за последние 4 года перевыполнил этот план. Наш рост более чем в 9 раз. И в большинстве своем это наши студенты, друзья из Индии. Если говорить о том, кто сегодня может представить университет, вот индийский студент сегодня – это наше лицо иностранного студента не только в университете, но и для города Перми, для Пермского края. Мы, по сути, формируем образ иностранных студентов для всего региона. Медицинский университет является лидером по привлечению иностранных студентов, так и в университет. Поэтому мы считаем, что для нас с вами получилось очень качественное, продуктивное, интересное сотрудничество, в перспективу которого мы бы хотели заложить развитие образовательных программ на английском языке на следующей уже ступени высшего образования, в аспирантуре, в магистратуре. Мы будем обсуждать сейчас с вами, с партнерами, возможности организации обучения уже выпускников нашего университета из Индии на этих программах. Также мы бы хотели проговорить о возможности расширить наше научное партнерство, наши исследования. Студенты, которые будут выпускниками университета, станут теми звездочками, теми будущими учеными, которые создадут тесные научные связи между российскими да, и сейчас презентация, прошу прощения, нашего университета еще раз.
Спасибо огромное. Thank you so much, Anna Mikhailovna. It was good to hear from you. And I would just like to inform all the students that and translate what she has informed you, that Perm State Medical University has increased number of foreign students by 9 times in the past 3 or 4 years. Right now, more than 1,300 students from India are studying, and which is the majority of international students who are studying in Perm State Medical University. And the students have excelled themselves not only in education. Few of the students have gone to international conferences and represented the university, and they also excel in sports also. So students from Perm Medical University, especially the Indian students, take part in inter-university championships on regional and national levels, and they take part in the active cultural life of the university. So Perm Medical University also provides you comfortable stay during the course of your education, and along with a healthy atmosphere for good education. And right now we'll see a small presentation from Perm Medical University. Before that, I just want to take one question, which is very important at this point of time. It is regarding the eligibility for getting admission. So eligibility for getting admission, you all know that Indian government has told that Neet qualification is mandatory. So you have to qualify Neet. Your Neet scorecard is valid for 3 years. If you have qualified Neet in last year or last to last year, then also you can take admission. So if you have completed your Neet exam and qualified the same in 2019, 2020, and even this year, you'll be able to get admission in any Russian medical university. So eligibility is basically getting 50% marks in 10th and 12th, in 12th class with your physics, chemistry, biology, and qualifying your Neet exam. Okay, so we will take all these questions in the end of the session. And I would also like to have this one comment from one of our students. They are wishing Happy Russia Day in advance. So pozdravляем с Днем России. Love from India. At Lubvi is Hindi. So for all our participants of the webinar, so these are the wishes that are coming from Indian side. Now I request Perm Medical University representatives of the Dean Office to please continue with their presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, dear colleagues. We want to show you a small presentation about our university to give some brief about everything. Some facts already our rector and head of the department told. That's why I will give you some more interesting and necessary information about our university. So as you know, our university founded in 1960. It's one of the oldest university in Russia, and there are about 2,000 foreign students from 29 countries are studying at our university. And they study at about 60 departments, and all teachers are quite high qualified and trained in English language. So our city is major administrative, industrial, scientific, cultural center. There are a lot of things you can do, like there is scientific center. There are a lot of institutes and university which can provide you in different scientific sphere. And there are like one of the best branch of Russian Academy of Science. So our university is located rather not so far from Moscow. It takes about 2 hours from Moscow by plane, and there are international airports from which you can go to different cities and different countries also abroad. It's very comfortable airport where you can get also all information and everything how to get international flights. About our education. So there are a lot of theoretical and practical classes which held in best hospitals and polyclinic in Perm. And also all classes are providing in English language from 1st till 6th years, and all textbooks are provided in English. Also, we have great electronic library which can also provide it in English language. So you can find all books which you need for your studying. Also, at our university, we have great Russian language department where they prepare our students to have practice in different hospitals and polyclinics. And they also provide different events. And today also, like, we had awarded our first year students who took part in some event which organized by another university, and they got first and second places. among our city and different cities also. And all our rooms are provided with necessary equipment which needed for future doctors to do practical classes. Also in our university provided preparation for MG classes, and every year we invite different professors from India to provide these classes, and all students with big interest invited and come to these classes, and thanks to these classes all our students pass FMGE classes with best results. As we're told, like during the pandemic, our classes became in online format, and thanks to our department, it was organized at our university site, and all our students were doing their classes with great and excellent marks, and it was great opportunity to do it also. And we continue to practice now, but some first year and sixth year students already started their offline classes, and we hope that we will continue in the same way and all our students will come back. Also, we have great simulation center where our students can do their practical classes, where they can prepare also for their future work. And we have more than 40 clinical bases which can help in English and in Russian language also. And here we have high qualified doctors which can show them how to work in hospitals in Russia and how it's organized abroad also. And these also hospitals prepare students for different summer practice, which students can do also in Russia. And in our city, one of the link robotic companies is located, and this company created one interesting robot, which named Promobot, which helps patients and our students to do some practical, to improve their practical skills in doctor sphere, and to communicate with patients also. Each department, we have a different scientific society in which our students can take part and also can take part in different exhibitions, in different societies, events. They also take part in different activities in Russia and get diplomas for their participation in scientific sphere. Every year we organize international exchange programs for students who can go to different countries also to do their practice, and also practice in Russia. So some of our students will have summer practice in surgery school in Moscow in August this year. So we are waiting for best results of our students. They can show their knowledge and get a lot of something new. So students' life is not only studying. We also organize different events for our students. We organize different Indian festivals as Holi and Diwali. Also, we celebrate different Russian holidays, for example, New Year, Christmas, Maslenitsa, and they with great pleasure and big interesting take part in all of these events and celebrations, and now they also like tell about this to their friends in India and in other cities and in other countries, and everybody also interested in it. We also celebrated Independence Day as it was 2 years ago, and this year we're also planning to celebrate it. We also invite another universities to take part, to look at it. Also our students to take part in cultural events not from our university, and also they take part in our theater, which is well known all over the world, like 2 years ago and last year. And as I remember, this year our students took part in ballet performance La Bayadere, and even this performance took part first place all over the world as best ballet performance. Also, our students take part in different championships, go to kindergartens to tell about their country, to help children, to help pupils at schools, to show their knowledge, to do some work here, to help them to show their traditions of country. Also, our students can take part in non-curriculum activities as sport activities. Also, every year we organize cricket championships, and our students go to such championships to different cities in Russia, and we organize different competitions in basketball, in volleyball, in football. They also are part of our student team of football, and last year they took first place. As they were told, our university has separate hostels for girls and for boys separately, which also they're provided Indian food, and they are very comfortable for all of them, for students to do their classes, to rest, and all comfortable they have in their hostels, what they needed for life in Russia. And as they were told about students from 2019 and 2020, they passed all the exams excellent, and we hope that, and I want to tell one thing, that this year we also will have red diplomas, and for us it's really great achievement, and we want that next years we will have better and better results. There will be much more red diplomas, and all our students will pass the FMGE and like final exams on excellent marks. So thank you for your attention. Welcome to our university, and we want to tell that we are really proud to be part of our university. We are so proud of our students, and so we want to thank you for this opportunity to take part in this webinar, and we want to invite you at our university. So we are waiting for you. Welcome to Perm State Medical University. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this brief about the services, about the facilities being provided by Perm State Medical University. So I hope many of the questions of the students have been answered. I would like to just thank all my participants of this webinar, the guests that have joined us today, starting from Mr. Veremenko Sergei, the Member of Parliament, Russian Federation, for sparing precious time and giving us his views and confirming his support to not only the universities, but for the international students as well. So thank you so much, sir. I would like to thank Air Marshal Dr. Pavan Kapoor, sir, for guiding all the students and informing them about the facilities being provided by Rus Education. I thank the rector of Perm Medical University and her excellent team who have today showcased and given the information to all the foreign students, the Indian students in this regard, and to the rector of Mari State University, Professor Mikhail Nikolaevich Shvetsov, for joining us and giving the information about Mari State University and the facilities being provided for all Indian students. I would like to thank the rector of Orenburg State Medical University, Professor Mironchev, who could not join the meeting today, but has sent all his best wishes to the Indian students. And I would like to thank the Dean for International Students, Dr. Mironchev Anton Olegovich, for informing us about the university. And last but not the least, words cannot express my gratitude towards the Russian House and the Embassy of Russian Federation in India for their continuous support. And during this pandemic, they have been a pillar of support, not only for the company, but for the students as well. So thank you everyone for your continuous support. I would now like to invite Mr. Veremenko Sergey for his final words. Sir, please.
Ну, несмотря на то, что мы прослушали, хотя участвовали не все те, кто занимается экспортом образования, значительно больше вузов наших российских, приятно отметить, что продолжается эта работа, и она становится даже более глубокая, осмысленная, и нас ждут такие нормальные перспективы. Все, что тут здесь упоминали, что очень заинтересован президент, поставил задачи увеличения экспорта образования и услуг. Я думаю, мы добьемся, и надо будет еще Заман Алиевичу тоже всех позвонить в наши вузы, собрать большую информацию о том, чтобы я мог в парламенте там определенные какие-то меры дополнительные пролоббировать и принимать для того, чтобы облегчить эту ситуацию, особенно связанную с пандемией. А так, всем спасибо. Будьте здоровы, очень хорошо.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Спасибо огромное за ваши слова. И I would like to now inform all our students that Mr. Veremenko Sergey is a member of parliament, and he has assured his continuous support for all the students. We would like to again thank all our guests who have joined us for today's webinar, and I request the students to please stay with us. We will answer all your questions and clear all your doubts. So once again, thank you to all the guests who have joined us. Спасибо огромное всем, кто сегодня присоединился к нам на этот вебинар. И спасибо огромное, что вы оказаете всегда support to our students. So that we are very thankful to all the guests who have joined us for your continuous support. We thank you. And we will now continue this webinar for our students and clear all their doubts. So we have various questions. So we'll take a minute while all our guests, they log out, so that we can continue with the question and answer session.
Доктор Динич, я думаю, декан и деканат может остаться, наверное, тоже принимать участие, отвечать вопросы, нет?
Yes, if they can, sir, if they want. But just it's like we promised to end it by 6. It's already 6:30. So if they do not have any prior commitments, the guests can stay, and we will go on with the question and answers. And I would like to thank Mr. Veremenko Sergey for his support and for his time, and the rectors who have joined us by taking time from their busy schedules. So the guests who are also welcome to join us for the question and answer session, and the others who have their meetings or prior commitments, they can continue with the same. So thank you so much. Now I'll start with the question and answers right from the beginning. Can I go to Russia from Bangladesh, Mr. Kutub Akib. Yes, Russian universities admit students not only from India, but from many foreign countries. As today we have seen, Orenburg State Medical University has students from more than 25 countries around the world. Perm State Medical University has students from more than 29 countries. So Bangladesh is also one of them. So if you are a student in Bangladesh, you can also get admission in Russia. Please, in the comment section, mention your contact details and our team will get in touch with you, and we will let you know about the system of admission in the Russian universities. Mr. Vandan Goswami is asking about MCI approval. So Mr. Vandan, just to inform you that earlier, which was known as MCI, now it has been dissolved and the new National Medical Commission has taken its place. All the universities which we are providing you, be it Orenburg State Medical University, be it Mari State University or Perm State Medical University, all these universities are approved by NMC, National Medical Commission. All our universities are listed in the World Directory of Medical Schools, right? So after the completion of your degrees, you can continue your practice in India and in other parts of the world. Okay, how much it would cost to pursue my MBBS in Russia? So various universities have different fee structures. So please write down your contact details. We will get in touch with you and we will provide you with the fee structures of the desired universities. Okay, good day. I have a BSc. Mr. Shakirat Ishola is asking, sir, I have a BSc in microbiology. Can I apply for medicine with my first degree? What's the duration for studying medicine in Russia if I'm coming in with my first degree? What is the course fee and is installment payment of fees accepted for international students? So Mr. Shakirat Ishola, although majorly the universities don't accept lateral entries, but yes, we have options for you also. You can get a lateral entry into various universities. Please send us your documents. I have answered to your question. I've given you my email ID. It is del@ruseducation.in. Please send in your documents and we will get in touch with you regarding the possible options that you have for admission in with the lateral entry into a senior course. Okay, so we have to learn Russian language. It is a common question of all the students and the university representatives have tried their level best to answer you. I would also like to inform you that yes, Russian language you have to study. Although our universities provide you all the theoretical teaching in English language, but yes, for your practical part where you have to go to the hospitals, you have to talk to the patients, you have to write their case histories. At that point of time, you will need a basic knowledge of Russian language. So Russian language is being taught in the universities right from the very first year, right from the beginning. So you don't have to worry that you'll have to learn it on your own. Your teachers will be there. There'll be a separate department who will be teaching you Russian language. And there is no literature involved, poetry involved, nothing like that. You will be taught, first of all, basic Russian language, which is required for your communication because when you have to go to local markets or something like that. And you will be taught applied medical Russian language, like a dialogue of a patient and a doctor, or medical terminology, or the organ systems and something like that. Okay, so you will be taught a Russian language which is required for your profession, okay, for your medical profession of a doctor. So you don't have to worry, but the theoretical part is being done in English, which has been confirmed by the university representatives. So clearly they have mentioned that they are also conducting English language classes for their teachers who do not know English. So all your training part will be done in English, and your practical part that you have to do in the hospitals, it will be in that you have to talk to the patients. So that is why only the Russian language is required. Somebody is saying, hello, sir, is your branch in Bangalore? So yes, I don't have your name. You have not written your name, but yes, we do have a branch in Bangalore. So please visit our website, www.ruseducation.in, and you will see in the contact section, we have our various branches across the country, and you can locate the Bangalore branch also from there. Okay, so you can contact. Either ways, you can contact our counselors on student helpline number 1800-833-3338, It's a toll-free number. So you can get free of cost counseling from our counselors. And if you require any contact details, office address, you can also get it from there. So either you can visit our website or you can contact us on our student helpline number. When can I apply for admission, after Neet or before? See, admissions are going on right now. Okay, so if you want to study MBBS in Russia, it is the best time right now to get your admission. You can wait for your exam also, but it is not advisable because there are many students who are already getting admissions. You can block your seat, you can book your seat, register your name in the university of your choice, because Neet exam is scheduled somewhere in the month of August. Okay, so by that time, maybe a university which you want to choose will be filled and the students will take admission there. So you will have to compromise on your choice. But right now you can block a seat in a university of your choice. All universities are accepting documents, are accepting admissions at this point of time. Okay, so you can take your admission right now. Marks required in Neet. So you have to just qualify your Neet exam if you wish to study your MBBS in Russia. Okay, so qualifying Neet exam means you have to score 50th percentile. So 50th percentile in case you are from general category. In case you are from reserved category, you have to score 40th percentile. So it is not 50% marks, like you don't have to score 360. Last year, the score was somewhere around 137. Okay, so 50th percentile. So in this year, you should, if you are like aiming to study MBBS in Russia, you should aim at scoring 160, 170. So that would be the range of qualifying marks. It can be somewhere around 150. Okay, so but always keep your goal somewhere around 160, 170, maybe till 200. Okay, so it's like that. Sir, any fees for counseling? No, there is no fees for counseling. You can anytime you can contact our expert counselors on the student helpline number, which is 1-800-833-3338, and you can get the counseling free of cost, so you do not have to worry. Mr. Chandra Shri Roy, I'm sorry if it's Miss or Mr., but let us not go into the details. The question is, in Perm and Orenburg State Medical University, is there a complete course of 6 years in English? Yes, the complete course in Perm State Medical University, in Orenburg State Medical University, and in Mari State University is in English. And I have earlier also explained it to you that the practical part where you have to go to the hospitals, you have to talk to the patients, take their case histories, that part is in Russian language because you have to talk to the local population. So it is just similar to if suppose me, I am from Punjab, I am going to Karnataka or to Kerala and I have to talk to the local people, although the literacy rate in India is much more higher and many people would know English, but it is always advisable to talk to the local people in their own language. Okay, so similar is the case in Russia also. When you are going to the hospitals, you are talking to the local people, they might know English, but majorly they would prefer talking in Russian language. So that part you have to do in Russian language. Otherwise, your training, your study, your theoretical part will all be in English. Okay. Anonymous attendee, sir, I want to know about the hostel facilities available in Perm State Medical University. Okay, so I will give a general brief about the hostel facilities. So all the hostels which are being provided by the universities in Russia are fully furnished. That is, you have all your furniture which you require. That is your bed, your tables, your side tables, your chairs, study table, your bookshelves and everything will be provided. Okay, and your beddings will be provided in the hostels. So hostels are comfortable, okay, they are secure, they have taken all the measures for your security, which include your wardens, your guards 24 hours in the hostels, your CCTV cameras, and the hostels are equipped with Wi-Fi also, so you will have no problems in communication with your parents and everything. So hostels in the universities are very much comfortable and they have been made keeping in mind that you have to stay there for 6 years. So it is a very big time. So we take equal focus on education and your stay, okay, which is, I think, equally important. And these hostels also have Indian mess facilities. So if you are thinking like you are going to a foreign country and what kind of food you will get or something like that, you don't have to worry for that. It's all been taken care of. Indian mess is available in all our hostels, and you can have Indian food which is prepared by Indian cooks who have been appointed from India. Okay, so you don't have to worry, and you will be getting Indian food in the hostels. Okay. Is there any entrance exam of the universities? If you're going to countries where English is the proficient language, like UK, USA, Canada, Australia, something like that, so then you have to clear your IELTS or TOEFL, right? But in Russia, there is no requirement of any language exam, right? Number one. Number two, there is no system of entrance examination. You just have to qualify your Neet. And then there is one formality that you have to complete when you go to the Russian universities. Some universities, they accept your admission and then they conduct the test. In other universities, they conduct your test and then they take admission. So it is up to you which university you want to choose. There are demerits of where the test is being conducted without confirming your admission, because you have to travel to that university, you conduct the test. If you fail in that test, you will not be given admission. But in our case, it's our responsibility how to prepare you for those tests and how you get your admission confirmed. So I hope that clears your doubt. Sir, is there any university in Russia where we can do MBBS without Neet? So first of all, you should understand that qualification of Neet is a mandate given by Government of India and National Medical Commission. So if you want to come back to India, right, it is not a requirement of the universities, but it is a requirement of Government of India. So if you want to study your MBBS and you want to come back and practice in India, then your Neet qualification scorecard is mandatory to be produced. Okay. Last year, there was one time, I would not say exemption given, but an extension given to the students, where you could qualify your Neet exam this year. So last year, many students have gone without Neet, but they have to mandatorily clear their Neet exam this year. So this year also, if Neet will be delayed and will be conducted like last year in the month of September or October. So similar kind of extension will be given, but no exemption is there. So you have to clear your Neet exam if you want to come back to India and practice your profession of a doctor. Okay. So Mr. Komoju Durga Mohan is asking, sir, is offline education possible to study in Russia? Russia is providing offline education only. Okay. In normal times, there is no online education. In normal times, Russia is going on for offline education only. It is just for this or the last year or this year, because of this pandemic, the online classes were initiated so that students do not suffer. Okay, in many countries, the classes were stopped and the universities have expelled those students. But in Russia, it is just like they support the students so well. They have started with this online classes. And as the Dean of Orenburg State Medical University informed you all the mixed practical classes are being conducted in the extra time. Okay, so the universities are committed to making you full-fledged doctors, and online study is difficult for all the medical students. Okay, so I think we all understand this, because practical part is very important, and the universities are committed to give you that practical part. They will be providing you online classes till the time the situation of pandemic is not normal. But when you go there, all your mixed practical classes will take place in extra time. Okay, so you don't have to worry. You will not miss on anything. Okay. Universities affiliated with MCI or Indian students can practice in India after studying in this university. Any placement facilities in this university for Indian students? Okay, so Mr. Rohit has asked this question. So again, I would like to reiterate that all universities which provide admissions to Indian students through Rus Education, all these universities are well approved or by the National Medical Commission or the erstwhile MCI. Okay, so you do not have to worry. When you come back, you are eligible to sit for the foreign medical graduate examination, and once you qualify that examination, all your you can practice here in India. You will be equivalent to Indian doctors. Okay, and for your job, we can give you guarantee. We have helped many of our pass outs to get a job here in Indian hospitals. even their trainings, even their internships, even their jobs, we are taking this responsibility. So if you, what you say, because there is no such thing like placement in a medical university, not even in India, okay? Placement is used for engineering universities where you go for different courses and different companies, they come and they take you on their payroll, okay? But in medical universities, there is no such system of placement. India is facing a shortage of doctors and hospitals are readily looking for doctors. Okay, so if you are a good student and you clear the interviews, yes, definitely, any hospital will accept you, and there is no shortage of jobs for doctors in India. Okay, so that I should assure you. So yes, we can take this guarantee. If you are not getting a job after completion of your foreign medical graduate examination, we take that responsibility and we will provide you with the job opportunities. Okay. FMG is a compulsory exam for students who completed their degree in India. Right now, FMGE is the exam which is conducted for all foreign medical graduates. Okay, but it is in the provisions, like the National Medical Commission has already passed that bill, and it will come into force in coming time regarding the next exam, which will be a common exam for all pass outs from India and from abroad. Okay, so right now the exam which is being conducted, it is only for foreign medical graduates. Okay, so Tejashri Machendra, I hope I have been able to answer you. Aman Sadakat, do we have to learn Russian language for college? So you don't have to prepare it before going to the college. You don't have to study that. There will be no exam conducted before getting admission. After you get admission and you travel to the Russian universities, then Russian language will be taught side by side. Okay, they will start from basic A, B, C, from alphabets, and they will continue with the basic Russian language and applied Russian language, which is required for your profession of a doctor. Okay, because you have to practice in the hospitals in your senior years from third year onwards. Okay, so you have to go to the hospitals, you have to talk to the patients. So that is why the Russian language is necessary, and which is being taught to you all during the course of your education right from the very first day. Okay, I hope it is clear. And Russian language is, yes, it is a very common question for all the students, and that is why I am repeating it again and again. And if still you have any doubts, you can always write in the question and answer section. Is syllabus and pattern of MBBS course in Russia different from that of India? Mr. Giriraj Kishore, this is also a very common question, क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है कि पेरेंट्स या स्टूडेंट्स ऐसा सोचते हैं कि बहुत सी ऐसी बीमारियां होंगी या वहां पे ऐसा कुछ अलग होगा, कुछ ऐसा. So see, even Russians, they have 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 2 ears, right? Same human body. The only thing is there can be few situations which are aggravated due to cold, or their bodies have accepted that, acclimatized to that. There are few diseases which are not happening or which are not encountered in Russia, but there is a separate subject for that, which is known as tropical diseases. Okay, so you will not miss on any part on any disease which is taught in India. The system of education is a bit different in Russia. What they have done is they have divided your major subjects into smaller subjects. Like in India, we have one major subject as anatomy, which is divided into 5 other subjects in Russia. So anatomy is being divided into anatomy, clinical anatomy, histology, embryology. So likewise, they have divided your major subjects into smaller subjects, which make it even vast for your education, but at the same time simpler for you to understand. Okay, so the system is a bit different. Similarly, if we talk about the classrooms, in India there are 50 people in one classroom, but in Russia there is group study where you are divided into groups of 10, 12, 15 people, and you are being taught with one teacher. I hope you all have seen Munna Bhai MBBS, where they say sala kuch dikh nahi raha hai iske andar, but this is not a case in Russia. You will get ample amount of cadavers. Again, Mr. Giriraj has this question: is cadaver provided? So you will have ample amount of cadavers there in the university for your practical classes of anatomy. You will have organ systems. You will have your slides where you make new slides with live tissues. You will perform various procedures on animals in the departments of physiology or biochemistry. Also, you will like have practical classes. In hospitals you are going, you will be seeing live patients of the diseases. So there is ample amount of practical knowledge. And the study system in India, what you do is you study for 4.5 years, then you go for internship in the last year. But in Russia, while your education, you are exposed to the hospitals, and you have to go for your summer internship programs also, which is a part of your curriculum. So once you come back to India in your summer vacations, you have to go for your practical part here also. So you will be exposed to Indian hospitals and Indian patients also. We have a tie-up with the Max hospitals and with other various hospitals in India, where you can go and continue with these procedures or these activities during your summer vacations. Okay. Okay. Anonymous again, whether Orenburg is full 6 courses English? Yes, it is. Dipanshu Sharma is saying Orenburg State Medical University is the best university in Russia. Thank you, Dipanshu. And thank you for your support. Mr. Rohit Mishra, this year is online or offline form? Can you please? So Rohit, it will all depend on the situation at that particular time. First year students will start their classes in somewhere in October or November. So we hope that by that time, the pandemic situation will be normalized and students will be able to travel to Russia. So most probably it will be offline. Okay. Sir, approx how many students go to Perm State Medical University every year? So you can just see that earlier the Chancellor and the Dean of Perm State Medical University, they have informed that they have currently 1,300 students in the past 3 to 4 years. Okay, so this year also somewhere around 400 to 450 students are expected to go for Perm. Rest, we will see how many students will actually depart this year. Language we have told, what is the government exam, sir? Mr. Hemant Kamma is asking. So I think you are taking it from the Dean's address, the Dean of Foreign Students of Orenburg. At the end of your degree in the 6th year, you are subjected to one government examination, which is kind of a board exam for you here. So all the medical universities, they come under directly the control of Ministry of Health of Russia, right? So the exam is being conducted directly by the government, and students have to clear that government exam. Okay. Mr. Brajesh Mishra is asking for fee structure. I again ask you, Mr. Brajesh, to please visit our website. All the fee structures are mentioned on the website because all universities have a different fee structure. And if you want, you can contact us on our student helpline number, which is 1800-833-3338. My colleagues have already mentioned in the comment section. Again, happy Russia Day wishes in advance. Love from India. Thank you so much. After completing FM, do we need to attend? Yes. See, foreign medical graduate examination is a mandatory examination which has to be cleared by all the doctors who are coming from foreign medical universities. Okay. So this exam you have to clear, and after clearing, you will be equivalent to Indian doctors. You can apply for any government job. You can apply for Neet PGs, for PG entrance examinations, or any other thing. So you can do your private practice also. Okay. Anonymous attendee, if I complete my medical studies from Russia, which all countries can I practice medicine with? So again, I've mentioned all the universities that we are providing to you are recognized by WHO. They are listed in World Directory of Medical Schools. So after completion, you can practice in any part of the world, provided you clear their national screening or entrance exam, whatever they have. Okay. Mr. Abdul Khan, sir, can you please repeat student helpline number? It is 1-800-833-3338. It has been provided in the comment section also. Ramesh Ayyappan, in this 2021 intake, course offered through online or face-to-face? Mr. Ramesh, we expect the situation of pandemic to be normal by October and November. So we hope that the students will go to Russia for their studies. But again, the main concern for us is the health of the students and their education. So if the pandemic will not be like better, the pandemic situation will still be there, then the students have to study in online mode. If the pandemic situation is normalized, international travel is resumed, the students will go to the university. Okay. Mr. Mangesh is asking when the admissions will start, or they have already started. The admissions are going on. So if you want to take admission for MBBS in Russia, please, 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 this is the time to get admission. Don't wait for your NEET exam. At that point of time, seats might get full in the university of your choice. Okay, so please, right now the seats are available in all the universities. So please book a seat today. Call us on our student helpline number and get all the further details. Mr. Ramesh, is it mandatory to vaccinate while traveling to Russia? See, I think that soon we will have government guidelines, and already few of them are in place, that all the students who want to travel abroad, they need to vaccinate themselves. Okay, so yes, vaccination will be a major part, and Rus Education will try to help the students in getting vaccinations, and the students who get admission through us, we will try to help them in getting vaccinations also. Okay, so there are questions. Do we need to learn Russian language? So I think I have mentioned Mr. Anonymous at India again. Sir, my internet was not working properly. May I know the eligibility criteria? So eligibility criteria for studying MBBS in Russia is that you have to qualify your NEET exam. Qualifying NEET exam means you have to score 50th percentile in your NEET. Okay, 50th percentile is not 360 marks, but last year, suppose the 50th percentile was somewhere around 137. So this year it can be somewhere around in the range, the similar range, 130, 140, 150. So you try to score more than 170, 180 marks. Okay. So that is the basic eligibility criteria. And it is same for all the universities. You can choose any university. Hemant Kamma, is there any entrance exam for Orenburg State University? No, there is no entrance exam. You can get direct admission. Mr. Giriraj Kishore, I cannot say this openly, the question that you have asked, but I would like to inform you that we have separate arrangement for both boys and girls in the hostels. In Perm State Medical University, we even have different hostels for boys and girls. And there are co-ed hostels also, but the girls and boys, they live on separate floors. And we have made specific arrangements for that. Okay. English language exam is needed. No, you don't need to take any TOEFL or IELTS, Brajesh, while getting admission in Russian universities. Okay, Mr. Arjuman Khan has written his number. Mr. Arjuman, thank you for your contact details. And I will inform my colleagues. They will give you a call shortly. Are there any scholarships? Yes, we have few scholarships for the students who excel in their studies. And for that, you can contact our student helpline number 1800-833-3338. And these are specifically provided by Rus Education only. The universities are not giving you any scholarships because you are getting admission on the management quota, which we say in India. So on that quota, and the scholarships are not available for that. But Rus Education provides few scholarships. So please contact our student helpline number. Anonymous attendee, which university is the best university in Russia? I am confused between Orenburg and Perm. See, both the universities are good. Even Mali State University also is on that same level. But the thing is, it always depends on your particular choices or something. So I don't know your name. Please send us your contact details. If you want to talk to me personally, I'll give you a call and I'll answer to all your questions. Okay, so please provide your contact details in the comment section of the video. We will surely give you a call and we will clear your doubts and we will take you out from this dilemma of choosing between Orenburg and Perm. Mr. Ramon Shahul, to study in Russia, which vaccine should I take? Right now, for Russia or for international travel, Covishield is being given a preference. As per the government guidelines, Covishield vaccine, okay, not Covaxin, but Covishield vaccine. And soon we will have Sputnik V also, but we have to again wait for government guidelines if they are allowing international travel on the basis of taking Sputnik V vaccine, okay. Anonymous attendee, does Russia provide coaching for next exam? Yes, all the universities are providing the coaching for your MCI exam, or what you call as the FMG or the next exam. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. You will be provided with proper coaching in these universities. And it is shown in the results where the general result of foreign universities is 15 to 20%. Our universities show the first time result of 40-45 on an average, and almost 90% of our students clear within 1 year of their passing the universities or getting degree from the universities. Okay, so what about 12th mark sheet for application? Provisional application you can do, okay, on the basis like we will get your provisional application. We also understand that at this point of time there is a lot of confusion and students are waiting for their 12th class mark sheets and everything. But you should also understand that it will be given by CBSE within this week or maybe in the next week. So you can take your admission, you can book a seat. In case you do not clear your Neet or you do not clear your 12th exams, and due to any these reasons you have to cancel your admission, so your admission will be forfeited. But if you wait for your results, if you wait for your Neet exam, and at that particular point of time there is no seat available, so then that will be an uncomfortable situation for you and for us. Okay, so better you book your seats right now, and then we can wait for your results, and the results we hope that you will do good. And from our side we are preparing the students for Neet exam also. We will be conducting special Neet coaching sessions. We will be conducting mock exams, mock tests for your Neet, and we will try to help you prepare for your Neet. Okay, so we will make sure that you qualify your Neet exam and you continue with your admission. Okay. Kiran BK, sir, can we approach in Rane Benur for admission process? I don't get you. Is if it is a city or something? We have our list of offices in our website. Please visit our website www.ruseducation.in and you can locate the nearest office, or you can just give us a call on a student helpline number. We understand it is a pandemic and it is difficult for you all to travel from one place to another. So you can get all that coaching, all that counseling on the phone, on video calls, in similar kind of Zoom sessions, and you can book a seat, confirm your registration process online. Okay, so let us be safe in this pandemic and avoid traveling. Contact us on our phone, on our student helpline numbers, or on our emails or our website. Okay, and you can confirm your admission online. Okay, don't worry. Is it possible to pursue practice in Russia itself after completion of course other than giving the? Yes, it is possible for you to practice in Russia and after your completion, and Russia has eased their rules for work like after completion of their degrees. Earlier students had to stay there for 5 years to get their permanent registration or to get citizenship. Now the rules have been changed. You can also do your job during the course of your study. Students can work there now, and earlier it was not allowed. And you can get your citizenship, the Russian passport, after 1 year of completion of your degrees. So if you work there after like for 1 year, then you can apply for Russian passport after you have completed your degree. Okay. Muskan Kohar is asking, sir, Australia is good for MBBS? Yes, Australia is very good for MBBS. Just you have to see your cost. Okay, the cost of education is much more. So Reema Singh is asking, if we block our seat and afterwards we are not willing to take admission, we get a college in India, is our money returned? Yes, Reema, if you get a seat here in India, in any government seat, you will be refunded your admission and you will be refunded the money that you have paid. Okay, so don't worry for that. Is there any initial payment for reservation of seat before Neet? Mr. Ramesh, yes, we have what you say, a registration amount that you have to pay for confirming the seat, which is a minimal amount. So you can pay that and it is refundable in case you get a seat here in India or you do not qualify your Neet exam. So for all my students or all the parents who are attending this session, I would like to inform you that don't worry for your Neet exam. You register with us and we help you in clearing your Neet exam. Okay, we are conducting coaching or sessions for clearing your Neet exam from Monday. NK Sharma, who is a well-renowned biology teacher for Neet exam, he will be joining us with his team to conduct Neet coaching sessions. We will also be providing you with mock tests, which will be conducted almost every alternate week or every week. And please do register with us as soon as possible. Okay. And the questions are coming, and we will be continuing with the session till I try to answer all of your questions. Today's motive is to clear your all doubts. So please, whatever doubt you have in your mind, throw it to me and I will try to catch it and clear all your doubts. Okay. So please let us clear all your doubts regarding MBBS in Russia. Whatever doubts you have, bring it on. Let us clear all your doubts. Mr. President Thomas, which hospitals are you will tie up in India? Right now, we have a tie-up with Max Hospital in India. If you are asking about summer internship, okay, and if you are asking me about getting a job in India after your completion of your degree, then we can provide it in any hospital in any part of the country. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. We will either facilitate you or guide you, or we will help you in getting the, what you say, your job in any hospital. Okay. Muskan Kohar, sir, so many people say Russia is not safe. Is that true? No, it is completely false. Russia is completely a safe country, especially for Indian students. India and Russia enjoy a very, very good friendship, which is not from the past 5 years or 10 years, but from the past more than 75 years. Okay, we have had good relations with Russia, even in the times when India was in distress during the wars or anything. Russia was the only country to have supported India in all the tough times. So Russians and Indians enjoy a very good friendly bond, and it is a safe country. But again, safety is in your hands. Suppose, Ms. Muskan, you are in India, anything can happen if you are not careful. Okay, so we guide our students how to live in Russia. Our hostels, they have special provisions for the safety of our children, which include electronic entry system where only and only the residents of the hostel, the students, can enter. Outsiders are not allowed in the hostels. The hostel gates are closed by 10. Students are not allowed to go outside in the night. But still, there are mischievous students who create those mischiefs and who land in trouble also. But Russia is a very safe country if you want to go there and study your MBBS. Okay. Muskan, again, can we work and study both at the same time? Yes. Earlier, the students were not allowed to do their job while their studies, but now the Russian government has eased those rules and you can continue with your job while you are studying in Russia. Okay. I again have many guests here, so the questions are coming in and we will try to answer all these questions, and it might take some time. So if you can leave this meeting if you want at any point of time. And we again thank you for your support and for giving us time today in this session. Okay. President Thomas, after when we will coming to India, where we have to practice. Okay, so President, we will help you, will guide you in securing a job when you come back, and don't worry about that. Okay. Again, the fees is different for all the universities. Total cost involved will be dependent on the university that you choose. Okay, so please contact us on our student helpline number 1800-833-3338. Visit our website. You can fill up the form, inquiry form there, and our counselors will get in touch with you. Okay, so please, all your doubts regarding fees will be cleared, and we will send you fee structures on your email IDs, on your phone numbers, on your WhatsApp, however you are comfortable. Okay, so don't worry. Tejashri Machindra, are we allowed to live in Russia and settle down there? Yes, you are allowed to stay in Russia after you complete your degree. You can get a job there and you can practice there. There are few doctors who I know who are currently working in Russia. They have done their PGs also, specializations also, and they are working as surgeons, as medicine professionals in Russia. Okay, so you can also study there. Muhammad Shias, this session is about MBBS in Russia. Please write down your contact details so that we can get in touch with you regarding information about other universities. Can internship be done in India? If yes, will you help? Anonymous attendees. See, I have told you very clearly, there is no separate internship when it comes to an MBBS course in Russia. Internship is included. It is a part of your curriculum for the whole duration of your study. So right from the third year, all your clinical subjects are being taught in the hospitals. So अगर आपके suppose कोई भी जो आपकी medicine के जो भी subjects हैं, surgery के या कुछ भी ऐसे neurology, cardiology, all these subjects are being taught in the hospitals. So आपको already hospitals का exposure मिलता है third year से. So you get that exposure of hospitals right from third year. So there is no separate internship. You don't have to complete it. But yes, after completion of your exam here in India, then you have to go for internship. And for that, we will help you, okay? Musaib Imran, sir, procedure. You just have to, you just have written this, sir, procedure. So I hope you are asking me about the admission procedure. So admission procedure goes like this, that you submit your mark sheets, whichever you have, you get your registration done in the university, then you get an admission confirmation letter from the university, then you give us your passport, you apply for your passport, you give us your passport, and we apply for your visa letter from the university. Then you get a visa support letter, which is known as visa invitation letter from the universities. Then you have to get your medical tests done and submit us the report, which has to be submitted to the embassy along with your original passport, your photographs, and the visa invitation letter. Your visa will be stamped, and when the university confirms, we will plan your travel from here. Then you can go to the university and start your studies. So this is a very basic procedure. You don't have to do anything. Everything will be taken care of by us. Your admission formalities, everything can be done online. You don't have to visit to this office or that office. Nothing you have to do. You just have to send us your documents. You just have to make it online, and everything will be done from the comfort of your homes. Okay. JJ, I am a law student, and is it good to drop my studies and join this course? Mr. JJ, it all depends on your passion. Okay. I see, if I am being commercial, I would say yes, you drop it right now and you join us and we will take you admission. It all depends on which field you are interested in. If you are interested in becoming a good lawyer and then pursuing your career as a good lawyer and becoming pursuing your career in this field, then it is good for you. If you have a passion of studying medicine and becoming a doctor, then only you join this course. MBBS is a very difficult course. Not only in the terms of education, you have to compromise many things. MBBS course, if you pursue, it is a lifelong course. It is not a 4-year, 5-year, 6-year course. For your whole life, you have to study. There will be new medicines coming in, new diseases like corona. Nobody was aware of this COVID, right? It has come in the past 2 years only. But the doctors now, they have to study about this. They have to prescribe a new protocol of disease, medicines or everything. So your education will continue for your whole life. If you are committed that much, right? If you are committed to study, if you are committed to treating your patients and compassionate about your patients and passionate about being a doctor, then only you join. But just after watching this webinar and seeing the facilities there, for that, I think it will be naive to drop your course of law and pursue MBBS. So please, if you have that passion, then you are all welcome to join any Russian university for MBBS. Okay. Mr. Deepak Neela is asking, sir, can I do MD after MBBS at a Russian university? Yes, you can do your MD, you can do your MBBS. After MBBS, you can do your MS also. Okay, so please, you can do your post-graduation after completion of your MBBS from Russia. But at this point of time, the post-graduation is not valid in India. So if you want, if you are planning, or if you are asking that after MBBS, you will come to India and practice here, yes, there are, talks going on about recognizing the Russian post-graduation degrees also. But at this point of time, Russian MD or MS is not recognized. MBBS is recognized and you can complete that, okay? But we hope that in coming years it will be recognized. So suppose if you complete your MBBS in Russia, we will see at that point of time if your MD or MS from Russia is recognized in India or not, and accordingly you can pursue your MD or MS. All specialities, all post-graduation departments are available in Russian universities and you can pursue the same, okay? Rima Singh, I think I have answered your question that if you block your seat right now in Russian Medical University, and after that, suppose you get a seat here in India in any government university, then your money will be refunded, your admission will be refunded, you don't have to worry. Shakir Shabir, sir, what are the admissions in this colleges based upon? Your admission is based on the marks of your 12th class, okay? You have to score 50% in 12th class and you have to qualify your NEET exam, okay? So that is the thing. This is the basic criteria for getting admission in MBBS in these universities. Some anonymous attendee, do they allow parents to accompany with? Yes, the parents can also go along with their students when they take admission. Suppose agar aapka admission hua is saal, so parents can either go before confirming the admission, okay? You can go right now. You can see the facilities being provided in the universities and you can check if you are satisfied, then only confirm your admission. Second, the parents can go with the students while they take admission. So while the students are traveling for their first time, at that point of time, the parents can also go. Okay, so parents are allowed to go, but maximum of our parents, they visit during the convocation ceremony. Okay, so after your degree is completed, almost every year, some 50 parents, they go to various universities, suppose in Orenburg, in Tver, in Perm, in various universities. Okay, so parents can go there and we will guide you, we will help you in that also. Okay, what will be the pass percentage clearing for FMG for students passing from Russian universities? So an average passing ratio of Russian universities is somewhere around 18 to 20%. But our universities are providing the foreign medical graduate examination coaching. So our universities have the first time result of somewhere around 50%, 45%. But within 1 year, 90% of our students clear the exam, okay? So which is a very good result. Okay, is it compulsory for a student to get an entrance exam? I think there is no entrance exam required. Direct admission will be there. If you do not pass NEET, your amount will be refunded. Irfan Khan, which university is good? So we are showcasing the best universities for Indian students, which are this Orenburg State Medical University, Perm State Medical University, and Mari State University. Ravindra Mishra, sir, if I don't have 150 plus, then so if you don't qualify your NEET exam, then your admission will be refunded. Okay, Ravindra, this is which we are talking about. Okay. Anonymous, again, Russian MBBS degree is allowed in India or not? So we have discussed it in great detail that Russian MBBS degree is recognized in India, provided you go to a college which is recognized by WHO. Okay, and you can come back and you can sit for foreign medical graduate examination. Do we have to give the test for coming back? Yes, Amir Khan. When you come back, after completion of your MBBS, you have to, sit for the exam, which is known as foreign medical graduate examination at this point of time. But in coming 2 to 3 years, next will be implemented a national exit test, and you clear that exam and you can practice here in India in any government hospital or any private hospital, or you can open your own clinic also. Okay, or you can work in any private hospital, or you can make your own hospital also. Okay. See, we are showcasing at this point of time the best universities which provide you with the best facilities. Education system is almost the same in every university, but some universities take that extra effort which is required for Indian students, like FMG coaching. Not all universities provide, right? Introduction of FMG questions or curriculum in the university syllabus. Not all universities do that. providing best facilities in hostels. Not all universities have good hostels. Providing cultural activities and active participation of Indian students in sports. Not all universities do that. Indian mess, Indian food, not all universities provide that. So there are many things which are required for Indian students, and not all universities are able to provide them. So we are representing the universities which provide not only good education, but provide you with best living facilities, best opportunities for sports, best opportunities for cultural activities, best opportunities for research work. We aim at making you a good doctor. Okay, not only a doctor, but a good doctor and a good human being. Okay, so that is why we focus on those universities which are willing to provide you with best services, so that you have not only a good education, but comfortable stay during the whole term of your education. See, 5.8 years is not a small duration. It is like a part of your life. So you have to live there, and if your living conditions are not comfortable, then you will not be able to focus properly on your studies. Okay, so our responsibility is to provide you with good living conditions along with the best education which we can provide it to you. Okay, we have told you about the student helpline number. Can I get admission in Bangladesh without NEET qualification? Harsham, please give us your contact details. We will inform you. Cost, we have already told. Please, if you want to know about the fee structures of the universities, please call on our student helpline number 1800-833-3338. So I have almost 350 questions right now. So it is good that you are giving me all your doubts, and I hope I'm trying my level best. And please appreciate that also. So if all your doubts are getting cleared, please mention in the comment section also. Okay. Can I talk to the parents of the students who are studying currently in Russia? Yes. If you contact us, we will provide you with our references of the parents or the students who are currently studying. And आजकल social media के time में you can contact the students who are studying in the university. You can also contact them directly. Okay, so I think इसमें हमारा role कुछ ज़्यादा है नहीं. Okay, so can you give information about abroad MBBS colleges? So all the information has been provided to you in this webinar. So after we finish this webinar, it will be available live on YouTube also. You can always watch, and you can get to know about the facilities which are being provided. Okay. Sir, I want to do MBBS. Which country is best? Russia is best. Okay. Russia has been admitting students for the past 50 years. The universities have been providing admissions to Indian students. So these are the best universities when it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to the teaching pattern, when it comes to the education system, or the hostels also. Okay. The cost, administration fees, everything will be told to you in our counseling session. So please contact our expert counselors on the student helpline number 1800-833-3338. Okay, minimum amount to block the seat. You can block a seat in 10,000, 25,000, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, where is MBBS feasible in abroad right now? We are talking Russia. The most feasible or most what do you say, comfortable country for you to get admission in MBBS course. Okay. Chaman Kumar, sir, I belong to middle class family. Please guide me. Chaman, we will guide you thoroughly, whatever your requirements are, what facilities do you require, and accordingly we will suggest you the best university possible for you. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Just contact our counselors and they will clear all your doubts, all your apprehensions. Okay. Which is the best among Kazan Federal University or Orenburg? Definitely close your eyes and take your admission if you compare with Kazan Federal University. Okay. Is it compulsory to do internship in Russia after degree? No, there is no separate internship in Russia after completion of your degree. What's the admission procedure for Australian kid? I have to check about your citizenship. If it is Australian citizenship, then there is a separate procedure for that. If you are an Indian citizen, then is a separate procedure. So please send your documents to us on our email ID del@ruseducation.in, and we will get back to you with the admission procedure. Okay. Yes, I have done my MBBS, MD, PhD from Russia. Okay, so that is why I know in and outs of the Russian education system. So that is why I'm able to clear all your doubts. Okay. In which language they will provide? So the language of instruction will be English, but for a practical part, when you go to the hospitals and you interact with the patients, you have to speak Russian, but Russian language is being taught to you right from the very first day. Okay. Okay. We do not issue your passport. We will guide you in getting your passport, how to fill the form, what all documents are required, but you have to fill the form yourselves. You have to have a separate login ID with you, and you have to book your appointment, and you have to get your passport on your own. Okay. We can just guide you in filling the form, in getting the required documents. Okay. So passport will not be included in our services. We will guide you. The guidance for getting a passport will be included. Okay. And your visa and everything will be done by us. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So there are no other questions. All are repeating. Can we work as a doctor in Russia? Yes, you can work as a doctor. There is one more question. Can we work during the course? Yes, you can work during the course. The rules have been changed by the government of Russian Federation last year. Duration of the whole degree is 5.8 years. Duration of the course is 5.8 years. Okay, so others are all repeating. I hope I have cleared all your doubts. Still, if you have questions, contact us on our student helpline number 1800-833-3338. Still, if you have doubts, if you want to talk to me directly, you can inform the counselors and your number will be shared with me and I'll give you a call. You can, if you want personalized counseling session from me, please write in the comment section. I'll come online live on YouTube, and again we can have this question and answer session and we will clear all your doubts. Today's webinar was aimed at providing you first-hand information that what we are telling you, you got all that information directly from the university representatives, from the rectors, from the vice chancellors, from the deans, so that you get all that information directly from the universities. But I see there are many questions, many doubts. So I have tried to clear all your doubts, but still, please don't spam the question and answer section. I will take your question, but please don't spam the question and answer. There are many genuine questions which are being left because you are like just copy pasting your question 100 times. So it won't help. I will take your question. I have seen your question. I have answered it. So yes, the administration charges or whatever it is, we will give you everything in written. We will not make any verbal promises. Why I am saying so, that why I am not discussing it on this live session, the charges or the cost, because it is our policy that all the facilities that we are providing, all the charges that we are taking, the fee structures, everything should be given to you in writing. There should not be any verbal promises from our side. So I'm giving you all the information. I'm clearing all your doubts. For all the financial part, the fees, the charges, administration charges, everything, what all facilities are included, I'm telling you to contact your counselors. They will give you everything in written on your WhatsApp, on your email, so that you have a record of everything. Okay. So that is why we are not discussing any financials here in this session. But this session is just to clear all your doubts. Okay. So how can you contact me? You can contact me on the student helpline number 1800-833-3338, or you can visit our website www.ruseducation.in and you can fill in the inquiry form. Somebody unknown has written, I don't have passport. So 95% students do not have their passports when they apply for admission. Okay. So when you apply for admission, you will get an admission letter. After that, you can apply for your passports and then you will submit us your passport. Then we will process for your visa. Okay. So you can take admission without your passports also. Okay. I'll just quickly scroll through if there are any questions. Okay. My number is 1800833338. You can talk to the counselors, and if you want to like talk to me, you can just inform the counselors, and your number will be given to me, and I'll give you a call. Okay. Okay, there are scholarships available which are provided by Rus Education only. So please contact our counselors and they will give you information. Abhishek, and how can I register myself in the university? Again, go to our website. If you want to register, there is a separate form for registration. You register on that, pay online, send your documents to us on email, and your registration will be complete. You can also contact our expert admission counselors on our student helpline number 1800833338, and they will guide you how to register for the Russian universities. Okay. Okay. So that's it from my side. I'm really sorry if I was not able to take your question. I'll definitely try to take them in the next session that we will plan. And if you still have any doubts, please write to us in the comment section of this video. If you have any suggestions on the topics that you want us to come live and discuss those topics specifically, please mention those also. Okay. And please, we request you to please keep all the precautions for your safety in this pandemic. Please keep social distancing, use masks, sanitizers, and I don't have to teach you all this. You all are who are watching me, you all know each and everything. So please stay safe and keep your families also safe, and be positive always. And if you have any other doubts, any questions, please write to us. And I also want to inform you one important update, that on 19th and 20th of June, we are conducting an online Russian education fair where you can meet representatives of the universities again. You can have one-to-one video counseling. You can have one-to-one chat sessions, doubt clearing sessions, and similar kind of Zoom sessions during those 2 days. Okay, so please register for our virtual Russian education fair on 19th and 20th of June 2021. I really want to thank you all who have joined us today for this session. It has been extended to 2.5 hours, and we are really thankful to you for joining us. And we really hope we were able to clear your doubts regarding MBBS in Russia. We will conduct similar sessions independently from our side or in partnership with the universities, so that the representatives can come and inform you about the facilities that they are providing for the Indian students. Okay. So still, if you have any doubts, please write in the comment section, and share this video with your friends, with your colleagues, with your relatives, for those who want to study MBBS in India or in Russia, whatever it is. So we will be able to guide them in the best possible way. Okay, thank you so much for joining. And I once again thank all the representatives of the universities who have joined us today, and for their time and for their efforts in making those presentations and giving you insight about the university and the facilities provided for Indian students. So once again, I wish you all best of luck for your upcoming 12th class mark sheets, which are scheduled to come in the coming days. I wish you best of luck for your NEET exam, and for all your MBBS in Russia related inquiries, we are always there. Contact Rus Education on student helpline number 1800833338, or visit our website www.ruseducation.in and register for our online virtual Russian education fair, which is scheduled on 19th and 20th of June. So till then, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and best of luck to you all. Thank you for joining. See you in our next live session. Thank you so much.